merchant change, but your face remain the same. The sorrows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone.
Welcome to Cornwall. First visit here, and it's an absolutely spectacular coastline. Not too dissimilar to places on the Llyn Peninsula I've been, but it's very dramatic. I've been to Dorset, but this is probably the furthest southwest I've been. And in order to get a nice sunset, we've had to come right to the southern point, pretty much of mainland Britain. Not too far from Lizard Point. It's Kynance Cove is how it's said, and we're hoping there's some really nice sea stacks and rock features on the beach. I hope you can hear me through the wind, but this should be a pretty interesting evening.
Faces merchant change, but your face remain the same. The sorrows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. Trees will bloom and ice will melt, but your face remain the same. Sorrows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone.
So the tide is coming in 8:30. It's coming in really fast at the moment. So I think there's a tiny sliver of beach left, which in about an hour is going to get absolutely engulfed by the sea. So we might have to stay on the headland and the cliffs and get some nice shots up above. I do like getting down and amongst the waves though. That's my favourite type of seascape photography, getting in and amongst it, but I don't think it's going to be viable today unless I fancy a swim, and I can't swim, so yeah, see how it goes. Just waiting for the light to get better. So I'm doing quite some wave photography. I've got to be careful because the tide's coming in quite fast. Definitely going to have to shoot on the cliffs tonight. But there's some sea stacks in the distance and the light's pouring through, and when the waves come in, it's really spectacular. This, just flip you around, these waves are really coming in fast now. I'll show you the pictures that I've captured. Yeah, absolutely loving this.
The trees will bloom and ice will melt, but your face remain the same. But your face remain the same. The sorrows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. Trees will bloom and ice will melt, but your face remain the same. But your face remain the same.
I've had to retreat to the high tops of Kynance Cove. The waves are coming in so ferocious. I usually leave it to the last minute. I push my luck with my safety around the waves, but I thought I'd better get to high ground and stay away from them because they're so powerful. It's good. You see the B-roll here. The views are stunning. The one behind me as well with all the sea stacks. That'd be a really nice panorama. So I'm going to head right to the top, see where Luke and Mark are, and it's promising to be a pretty special sunset. Come further down the headland and I've just dropped a bit and we've got some amazing wispy clouds and the light's just coming through now from the west and lighting up some of these sea stacks and the cliff faces, and because there's a lot of rockfall and recent rockfall, it's got a real red kind of fresh look to it, the rock. And yeah, so maybe don't stay for too long, don't want to get crushed. But the light is incredible. I'm shooting panoramas at the moment. If I just show you now, just sweeping across the land, and there's light spilling onto the mainland and the sea stacks. Yeah, I'll show you this image now. Cornwall on the first day is definitely delivering. I'm going to wait for the sun to drop and take some post sunset shots. I've got to be very selective with how many images I take, because I've left my camera battery charger at home, which is a very stupid thing to do. So I've got a limited amount of images I can take, a limited amount of camera battery. I've still got a day and a half left, so I've got my golden light shots, and I'm going to wait and we'll get that nice oranges in the sky as the sun's setting. Yeah, so I've just got to be slightly more selective this time. My own fault. Lower down the cliff again, just so I could get the other sea stack in my image. Unfortunately, there's a nice arch in it, but unfortunately you just can't get in position to shoot it unless you've got a drone. But it still looks nice with the other, I think it's Asparagus Island. It's a strange name for an island, isn't it? Asparagus Island. Not a big fan of that. No real taste to them. Anyway, yeah, shot this shot. It's kind of blue hour now, so I'm managing to get all the waves to smooth out and the white's all smoothing out against the rock, so it looks quite nice. I'll show you these images. I'm probably going to call the video now. We need to get back, and I'll do another one from Cornwall. We've got a few more locations we're going to tomorrow, and it promises to be another good day weather-wise. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, I'll see you again.
A significant light, just where it was needed, gleamed in black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody's losing,